guess what it comes down to is they were saying like when State Farm had like basically let me go. Let me see how to get this. They essentially were saying that I had a certain amount of days to get insurance, whatever the case may be. And I remember at that time I still was like searching. I didn't. So I think I went over. I don't know if it was 28 days or 30 days. And then, so then once I got to the rest of the days and give me a deal, he started saying, oh, you didn't want insurance. And I'm like, I just had another phone. And I'm like, I had insurance as long as I had this car. I had insurance. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't understand why it doesn't do that for everybody.
Yeah, as the time goes on, your accident free should reduce for sure.
Yeah, it should reduce. That's what was happening with me, and then I bought this ticket that I had like a long time ago, even before I had the car. Like I kept like putting it off, and I actually bought it and I lost. So that made my insurance go up. Other than that, I ain't never get into nothing. So it's still just like too high. Murder.
Absolutely.
Taking money from people every month, $100.
And then, like I said, people paying that, and they got the car note, so it's like, it's tough.
But that ain't a big market. So I'm fine. You just reminded me, bro. Yo, what's today? The 18th.
7th. Well, it's gonna be the 18th tomorrow.
Alright, cool. I think, after a while you can stretch that, but one bill I forgot about. Oh, man. Yeah. You can go back and get that shit. I forgot about it. Man. Man, had you not said nothing, bro, I forgot about that. It's like a reminder, man. I just pulled up to the crib, so I'll hit you in a little bit. And
yeah, take your time. Because I'm in one right now. I'm in this game.
Okay, cool.
Later.
A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice.
There he goes.
That shit is so ass, bro.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Off play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
How niggas forget about Bronny on the Lakers, bro?
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. Instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The play action fake.
That should have been a dropped pass.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that kind of coverage.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Sit your ass down.
Now bring up 4th down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Thank you. It's Tommy, right? Tommy Castellano.
The Nickel Fry, I just asked you about. He got the nigga on kick return, so I guess maybe he changed his position.
No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness.
What black nigga you know named Tommy? Come on, son.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team
that's that same number 10. That was Williams, right? That's the same nigga just
than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal.
They think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Stands in and
God
takes the hit.
damn it, bro.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The throw.
Oh, he tried me, and he still got it, though.
It's a running room. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the
So
30,
wide.
the 10.
God,
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knowles.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Well, they execute the end route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for him.
This nigga is getting passes blocked in the fucking pocket, bro. Like, come on.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Caught over the middle, it's White. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him. But they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Holmes. It got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He'll keep it himself. Ernie on the Jets. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Vols want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Aguilar. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Lewis. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in that defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And he loses the ball.
Oh, if y'all didn't pick that up. Y'all didn't pick that up.
Man, this kickoff team, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback empties his backfield, making side adjustments here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
The
field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Makes the grab. It's McCoy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back.
Pick it off.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
That's a punt, bro.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing.
It's a dumbass league. All right.
Working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turned over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach
I only did one fucking adjustment. What are we doing, bro?
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He fields the football and makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball would bounce into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's White. Wide open spaces. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Holmes. Across the 25. He's got room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run the counter. He's going to lose.
Bro, y'all gotta make some blocks.
And when you run the
Come
counter
on.
play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you could tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Throwing right. Makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gaines. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got the tight end. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Castellanos. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews.
Oh my gosh, what?
And there he goes. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Noles. The defense putting points on the board.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
That's
Kevin,
crazy.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a hit. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
A shot toward the end zone, and that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Snagged out of the air.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
I think that pass play was simply designed to just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're set to kick it off. You think this
it's only the 3rd quarter. I'm playing like it's the 4th. Shit.
He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for room, it's Holmes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Scrambling away. He might have gotten way too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him.
Fuck. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left.
You gotta come through with that. That's your zone.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20.
Gosh, bro, he's not better than my corners.
For a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. It runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in it.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Nah, this nigga getting me tight, bro. Like, he's not better than opponents. Opponents are actually alright.
From keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
I wanted a possession catch, bro. They didn't even...
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Looking for the goal line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Volunteer. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
To throw, it's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and how they get the first down. You don't have...
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They'll go back to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Gets it out quickly.
Y'all gotta be shitting me, bro.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos.
Oh,
Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sideline so guys can get out of bounds.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Going up top again. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's looking to throw.
Oh, good catch, my boy.
Grab it off the deflection. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Why not trying to get it in? He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Wow.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit
wow.
again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Pressure coming.
Bro, I deadass couldn't see, bro. Like, come on,
Score the touchdown and now get nothing.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
The throw to the outside is complete. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Finds his man. It's Lucas. Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. There he goes. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Seminoles. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big.
How many times are y'all gonna show the same thing, bro? The niggas not coming back.
Particularly on offense, very impressive performance.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know,
the nigga held on to
defense
it.
wins championships. And how do you
Why is this shit keep coming up, bro?
Coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He's got it. Touchdown, no! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having